Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Fights in Tight Spaces, where today it's Office Ninjas. Apparently we're stepping into the Netflix's Defenders universe. Yep, just an office full of ninjas. Okay. So I'm assuming from the dotted lines on this, like, we don't get that on every surface, right? Can I kick people through the window? There's no death zone out here, but, like, I'm going to try to kick somebody through that window at some point. Now, unfortunately, we are not given a position here where it is trivial for us to just forward kick this guy, but we definitely can take him down anyway. We do just have a lot of damage. So it actually may end up being most sensible, though, to slip here and knock him out the door anyway. This is one where I'm not knocking him out the door because I think it will be funny. I think it's actually the right way to deal with it. It is also funny. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed that very much, but it was not the primary motivation. Alright, we gotta do this within 5 turns if we want the credit. Well, I mean, is it as simple as just punch this guy many times? It may be. We don't have a ton of combo, but like 3-punch combo into a steeled unleash is probably going to lay this guy out in a pretty serious way, right? Actually, we don't even have to steal the unleash, so let's not then. Then we'll just steal and wait. Unleash is expensive, but I think it's usually worth it. Alright, how do we want to deal with this? Well, we may as well Virtuous Circle. And then we've got, like, we can just dash on this guy and hit him for 28 in the face. It's not, like, fancy. And then do I want to move again? Oh no, because this is dynamic move. We extremely don't want to move again. No pull is a little bit of a shame. But like a free move, we don't even have to get that fancy with it. What would be the best way to do this? I wish I had slip. Yeah, we don't quite have enough movement, I think, to use movement plus the grapple. Oh, never mind. No, we totally do. Because it's actually very straightforward. And I was trying to get too complicated with it in my head. Move, grapple, and then extremely wall jump punch. In the back of the head, too. That just feels rude. So this just you play this to... Excuse me. Or bless me, I guess. You play this to effectively just turn it into a card that's already in your hand. I don't love it. You know, it costs some momentum to do that. Attack for 30. Or take 8 damage if you didn't manage to play it. I don't know that I want to pay 2 momentum for 30 damage. Frankly. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. And it gives you a little bit of range. But I kind of think our deck's great right now. I am inclined to leave it. So, if we take this top route here, there's no way we get to go to the gym. And I do want to go to the gym, so I think we're going to go through the event. The only clue left at the crime scene is a discarded matchbook. It points to a nearby bar. No, this is a giant cliche. Who even has matchbooks these days? Or we can follow the clue. What could go wrong? There's a 75% chance we gain currency and 25% chance we have some fun. Okay, we gained currency. So here, it doesn't really matter where we go. This is max health up. This is just healing. I guess let's do a rooftop fight. We'll kick some guys off a roof. That ought to be a good time, right? Purple guys. Okay, so what is the deal with a purple guy? Attacks it, so they have counter, and you are just standard gun dudes. Okay. Well, knock 2 enemies out of the arena for money. Okay, you've convinced me. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good way of getting started on that this turn. A thing we can do, of course, is to free move out of this gunshot. We don't really have anything interesting to do this turn. Guy's got 30 health. So I suppose we should probably soften him up a little bit. And get some combo going. Those would be like kick, kick. And then, yeah, kick, kick, jab, dash sideways, and then just stay there and hope that the enemies in their infinite bloodlust will just come over here and hang out at the wall with me. Oh, look at these guys. Not just not coming over to the wall, but in fact, preventing the other guys from advancing on us as well. Truly annoying. Fortunately, this guy has made a slight error. Just a smallish problem with his strat there. And then, do I want to do anything else? I think I'm just going to steal and pass. These guys, I need them to come over here. Well, that's not exactly what I was talking about. They could have come over here a hell of a lot more. I'm kind of curious, do you think that we could kick somebody through that door? Probably not, right? So let's see. Dynamic move is 2 movement. So we can't really... Yeah, we have kind of an awkward amount of movement available to us here. There's not really a good way for us to get this guy into a position where we can do very much to him, I don't think. Here's what I'm going to do. He's not auto-attacky, right? No, okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to slip him. And then we can hit him pretty hard here. Actually, I guess the double jump kick only works at exactly that range, so we can't really hit him very hard. I think... do the punches still happen if you have 0 combo? Let's find out. We do not get any combo off of that. Also, I thought that his counter would only happen in the direction he's facing, so we learned that that's not the case. That's valuable. Yeah, I was hoping that we would still get combo off of that. I think I'm just gonna pass here. I don't really have another move that makes sense, so we're kind of waiting on them to position themselves in a way that's not so deeply cowardly. Not a lot of movement stuff this turn. Well, at some point we're just gonna have to kill some of them. So I think what I'm gonna do here is... just drop that guy. Let's see him counterattack from the ground. And then... maybe we're done? I guess I could just do some damage to this guy. Right, we could option play up on him, then backslam. And he'll be far enough away from us that it won't be a problem. We move past an enemy and deal 10 damage in 1 push. So actually, if we stood here and did that, it would put us in range of the gunshot. Yeah, I am in fact just going to pass. Okay, I mean he's in a position where maybe we could get something done here. So we can grapple him to this position, but the only push we have, unfortunately, is jumping back kick, which we cannot actually do. And he's still at full health. So I think I'm gonna grapple him to here. We're at least gonna get some gunfire damage. How much do you shoot for? Like a whole bunch. Also, there's a typo in your tooltip. And then I'm going to just move over here. It doesn't even feel right. Like, I don't want to hit him. Yeah, it's only, you know what, we're only breaking up one combo point here. I was trying to get these guys positioned such that I can get these, get the knockout. I'm way more concerned about that than I am about the 2 max HP, in case that wasn't clear. So I do have pull available, but I have no knockback this turn. So really, the only thing that matters here is generating some combo that we can hold up for next turn. And obviously, not getting shot by a gun is a good idea. Alright, so let's just give this guy a couple of quick strikes. I do not want to knock him out. The 540 is going to leave us at 0 combo, so I don't want to do it. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm doing. Alright, he takes care of the combo guy for us, and then can we get the job done here? We do have backslam. So let's see. Backslam into dynamic move into slip can get us in a position where the spin kick is possible, but I don't... Does double jump kick... Double jump kick doesn't move people. Yeah, I just killed him anyway. I was given credit for this, though. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I don't think we should have been given credit, but I will take it. No, I think we're good. Let's move on to this subway fight, which has a lot of places to bounce people out. Oh no, subway ninjas! And some of them are fancy. They have ninja helmets on. Okay, so they've created a pretty annoying web of attacks here. This is well thought out. I mean, this guy was not thinking his move through, though. Do we want to do anything else before we do this? These guys don't have counter or anything, right? They do increase the amount of damage dealt by enemies. So we should probably pull this guy. And then I just want to make sure I leave myself one momentum to go after this dude. So, I mean, we may as well just 540 here. You'll go down to that attack, so we don't need to mess with you too much. Yeah, I'm happy with that turn. I think that worked out pretty well. Oh god. Or perhaps we've just made things so much worse. 25 block every 3 turns. And his attack deals damage based on his amount of block. Okay. That's an interesting problem. But it's short-ranged. Alright, we gotta get one more enemy out of here. It'd be nice to get to 6 combo, too. I feel like that's a thing we should be able to do. So, we can... I mean, it's pretty easy to just grapple this guy over here and separate him from life. Yeah, I see no reason not to open with that. Alright, objective. Then we'll slip this guy so that we can deliver a front kick. Just build up our combo here. I don't think it should be a problem for us to get to 6. Although, sadly, we did not draw our multi-punch, which would have been real nice here. That said, this is very easy. We could wall jump. I mean, obviously, I'd prefer to wall jump this guy. Yeah, that's pretty doable. This is going to cost us a combo, but then we have... Oh, I'm not going to be able to wall jump strike off of the door, though. What was I thinking? Well, I mean, obviously, I was thinking that would work. Well... We still slip him, right? Trying to figure out if I think that there's a sensible way to do a left spin kick for this. The thing is, if we... I guess we quick strike him now. I'm trying to get to that combo goal, you know? Quick strike him now, then slip him. Left spin kick him in a slightly more useful direction. And then we don't actually have another move here. I wouldn't want to use dynamic move, obviously. Yeah, next turn we've got to be able to put up 2 points of combo, right? Our deck is very largely attacks. It'd be hard to imagine a situation where we can't do that. Although here, we're a little close. So backslam puts him in exactly double jump kick position, which is a lot of fun. Let's steal self first. Right, because we can just drop them both really easily. Oh, no, darn it, that's right. Double jump kick requires 2 momentum. Well, then I'm not going to jab him. I'm just going to wait with a steal self charge up. Okay, not ideal. This is only 36 damage, which does not quite get us there. 40, what do we need on this guy? We need 44 total damage. So a 540 is a pretty good start. But it is going to completely kill my combo. And sadly, there's not really a good way for us to deal with that. Yeah, okay. So we do that, then we have jab, and then unleash will have just enough damage. We're able to generate a single point of combo and get some damage out of jab. Combo boost isn't horrible. I don't think we want another copy of 540. I really think we're good on cards. Like, I wouldn't necessarily want to put a lot of stuff in unless we're removing other stuff as well. Now that's interesting. Jumping Punch does have some utility. Up to 2 tiles away. Like, stun on demand is useful. So we can afford to buy this and remove something. I think that's okay. I think I'm cool with that. So what do we want to pull out? Jab is doing good work so far. Do we need 2 front kicks and also separate? I mean, I know front kick has the step forward on it, which is nice. I would be very reluctant to remove any of our movement stuff right now. So, I mean, maybe it's surprise attack. Surprise attack is... it's very situational, right? There are so few situations where I actually want to take a hit. If it's not this, what else would it be? Honestly, it probably is separate. Of our pushes, I like the front kicks better, I think. We rarely actually hit 2 people with separate. I'm just going to drop that and buy Jumping Punch. That's how we're going to do this. A lot of the combat areas are so narrow that it's hard to have enemies on exactly both sides of you. And oh, what's this guy's deal? He looks like a heavy dude, maybe like an area striker. Takes no damage from other enemies, hits for 14, gains +2 damage for each hit he receives. And he's going to weaken us over time. Okay, that's a compelling enemy. What do we want to do? I can't just push him... I bet I can just push him off the track. Not this turn, unfortunately. We don't really have a good setup for it. So... if we don't want to get hit, we only have to move once. The dash to here is sufficient. So we may as well just hit this guy a couple of times, then take the step. Or I could free movement back. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's free movement back, pull this guy. And then, like, just sidestep. We'll dash out and steal self and wait for next turn. I do love it when the enemies hit each other. I don't love it when I separate myself from the ability to kick them onto train tracks, though. So let's see. We can probably drop you pretty easily. Like, jab into... why is this reading 0 times 3? Am I weakened already? I don't think so. Right, yeah, front kick is base... no, front kick is base 6. Did he already apply a hit of weaken? Yes, we have an indicator right here. Okay, so that is inconvenient. Well, front kick will just kill him, which gets him out of my hair. And then, unfortunately, we are particularly vulnerable to small amounts of damage reduction. It's actually really, really tough for me. So we can option play unleash. Like, we're not gonna be able to generate enough damage to do anything interesting here. I think the only play we really have is step out of the way. No, don't you... Oh. I was gonna run over there and kick that guy off the platform. Well, it looks like no, I wasn't, because I don't really have a push anyway. The only thing we have is backslam. We do have grapple. Hold on. Let's backslam this guy. Just give those guys a hug and get them to strike each other, which should be good fun. And then it's like... He has 55 health? Okay, we can get some damage done here. Right, so slip up on him, grapple him to here, and then give him the wall jump punch, which he survives, regrettably. Those guys get a little too into their kata over there. And then... Okay. Sword Ninja's dangerous, for sure. I think we're actually in a position here where the surprise attack is the move. Oh no, never mind. We got quick. I'm just gonna quick strike him. So I wonder when he goes down, will that remove the weakens? It will not. Okay, well, let's definitely do this. And then, yeah, I guess we do still surprise attack, right? I don't really want to move. Let these guys approach us and then figure out what we're going to do. So they do have counter. Now we can front kick one of them safely, I'm sure. And they only hit for 10, so surprise attack is potentially a reasonable play here. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to open with Virtuous Circle. Oh, I guess unless I wanted to use free movement, which I don't think I do. This is immediately lethal, so that seems pretty solid. Counter that. And then we just, like... I can't surprise attack from here, but I can hit surprise attack now and then dash adjacent. Alright, and then, yeah, anything at all should finish the job. Those guys they're starting to get a little scary. 15 damage to all downed opponents is not the deck that we are in. Taunt is certainly potentially interesting. Combo Boost Plus, like, definitely has utility within our deck, right? Being able to bounce from 1 to 3 or from 2 to 6, both, like, very obvious use cases for us. I think I'm not going to take anything here, but Taunt is definitely... It doesn't list a range, so presumably you could just do it anywhere. You know what? I'm going to take it because I want to try it out, even though I don't necessarily think it's actually going to improve our deck. And then we're going to fight on this tiny, tiny stairwell. Alright, well that seems like good positioning for me. Obviously, this is a thing I care about a great deal. So let's try to complete this level. I am disappointed to see a lack of straightforward pushes. Yeah, in fact, like, heartbreaking. We basically drew no cards here. We got nothing going on. If I slip to here to wall punch this guy, we don't get to... We can't get out of the way of the attacks, right? Oh, no, that's... I'm sorry, this will be standable then. Yeah, let's do that. I'm less worried about knocking 2 enemies out of the area. I want to make 100% sure we get the momentum reward. That is the most important thing. So yeah, I'll just step here and then pass. It's a shame we just dropped our left kick, because this is really a good left kick kind of position. I'm not allowed to grapple him to the stairs. Well, that's a little awkward. Okay, we can backslam to get out of this corner. I guess that killed him. That counted as knocking 2 enemies out of the arena. You know what? We did push that one guy over the railing when we dropped him. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna act. That was actually like an extremely easy level. Turns out small space is way more dangerous for the enemy than they are for us. That's not bad. Wow. Convert momentum into health. Yeah, sure. We're gonna find out if remove on play means remove from the deck for the rest of the match, or like permanently burn it out, and either way I'm fine with it. Now I'm looking at this rooftop, and I'm positively agoraphobic. Alright, defeat the enemies, survive for 6 turns, and it'd be cool if you could kick some guys off that roof, too. Sadly, once again here in a position where we don't have a lot of push. We got too much stuff going on in our deck already. Well, this guy's got 30 health. So we can feed a little bit of damage into... Yeah, this is a little awkward. We're not quite gonna get where we want to be here. So then we grapple the guy over to there. And then they will kill him now. So I think we can just let it go. And I appreciate he gets his turn before that guy does too. Yeah, we'll just like steal up and let it and pass here. That really could hardly have gone better for us. So we have front kick. We have some movement stuff now, but we're just not really in position to use it. If we could get rid of this guy, which we can, I suppose, thanks to having 6 momentum, we can heavy strike, unleash, then dash forward and kick this guy over the railing. Who would have thought having more momentum would be a good thing? What a shock. So, I mean... This guy is in attack range, so bouncing this guy out of the way wouldn't solve the problem by itself. This is a situation where I really wish we had slip. Okay, so I can just target absolutely anyone. That's pretty fun. That's a really good card. And then... Unfortunately, I think we actually have to just sidestep here. I don't think I have a really good play beyond that. That's fun, though. That is a neat thing to get to do. Yeah. A slip would have given us some interesting opportunities and concerns there. Alright. So I'm assuming we can't backslam this guy with the other dude. Oh no, we can. You can still push through him. Okay, that's interesting. So you have 5 health left and you're definitely dead now. We need to knock one more enemy out of the arena, which we can't really make any progress on at the moment. But we can, at the very least, soften this dude up. And get ourselves our virtuous circle. Yep, that guy's super dead. beyond dead. Okay, I appreciate that. That's very helpful for me. So, Jumping Punch does not have any knockback. Which means that we can't actually knock this guy off the roof. Right, because we have 2 squares of push, but we need more positioning tools before they work. Like, I needed a second movement card. Because in theory, like, if we had any other movement card, we could slip, left spin kick, and then move in front of him and deliver the front kick. But the way things are right now, I guess the smartest thing to do would be to move out of the way and just work these guys. Which we can do a reasonable job of. Yeah, let's just take the free movement to here. And then left spin kick is a bad idea. We can, like, heavy strike, front kick to get some damage onto the other dude, and then just leave it. I don't actually want to drop him. Yeah, I kind of think that maybe we are stopping it here. Because if I move or kill him, I can't actually get out of being attacked. Although, actually, I suppose I can left spin kick him and then Jumping Punch. Because stuns are good. And I could just dispose of this dude as well. Yeah, sure, who needs combo? Oh, lovely. It's me, I need combo. Who would have thought? How much health do you have left? 7. Shit. If he had a little bit more, we could potentially have, like, 3-punch comboed. Like, we could have made it to jumping back kick, maybe. But with him only having 3 health, I am definitely not... He'll die before we get the thing. Well, that is a shame. It looks like we are probably not making that money. So if we free move over here... If I'm not going to be able to kill him, do I want to try to just leave this guy up? You know what? Let's free move adjacent to this guy and backslam him. We can at the very least make them deal with each other, which is always fun. We'll just... Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, I probably would have skipped the card anyway, so... restore 8 health immediately is pretty whatever. How much healing do we really want, right? Like... Hey, this is our briefing room. I didn't even notice that this is the same office the first time we were in here. Oh no, it's Mai Shiranui. Well, she's gonna kick my ass. Oh god, she teleported. Okay, so she's got a 12 damage ranged attack, and also she is actual magic. That's a problem. I'm not prepared for that. So all we're trying to do is get the job done quickly. Let's maybe grapple you over to here. And then she's going to throw a knife at you, and that's a lot of fun. And so yeah, there's no reason not to hit you with as much stuff as we can hit you with. This is going to be unimpressive, but also, you know, damage is damage. So if it deals if the hits deal damage, you do get combo off of them. Wait a minute, that only gave me 3 health back. Oh, it's 3 times momentum, not 3 times combo. Well, whatever. Mostly we were doing it for the test, right? Okay. So, how do we want to deal with this situation? I mean, we probably just want to kill this guy to get out of this corner we're in. I can do it with a kick. If we left kick him, his partner over there will deal with him for us. And then we do have option play to move. But alternatively, if we do it that way, Option play is our only move, and that means we can't actually do any other damage. So we should probably instead... Let's see, how much you have... That's probably too much health for us to do all at once. 40? Yeah, I'm gonna, we can combo the guy down and then just... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's combo into front kick and then just option play forward, I think. Or I guess there's no reason not to do the spin kick. It does leave us with another momentum, although I don't know that we actually care. So I'm trying to think. Given the tools we have available, I think I would rather end the turn here than there. Yeah, because we might get lucky and get a pull. Alright, fun every single time. And then, I guess we're just waiting on her to come out of the corner. She's a little baffled by what's going on here. Spawns a ghostly double every 3 turns. Hey, that seems like a problem. Okay, maybe we should... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should be doing a thing here. What if, instead of that, you were just stunned for a while? We don't have, like, awesome damage, but we have enough, right, with the doubles? Okay, she seems legitimately very dangerous. Play for 2 extra combo, or if discarded by another card, gain 8 combo. We do not have that gimmick going, but that seems really interesting. I don't appreciate it. You didn't have to make that reference. Do you know what year it is? Let's go top here so that we can hit the gym. Alright, how much health... the ambassador does not really get upgraded, it looks like. So, okay, yeah, remove on play is just remove for the rest of that fight, not forever. Good to know. It is still in the deck. Okay, so... I have lots of options for me. And actually, only one of these enemies is going to hit the ambassador anyway. We're not really in a lot of danger here. I think we just do this. And then we can start working this guy over, but we don't have to do anything like particularly crazy. A left spin kick is actually a bad idea here. We could 540 him, but like, I mean, I guess we may as well. We're only costing ourselves 2 combo. Yeah, we should deal the damage. But left spin kicking him will actually reduce the amount of damage he's going to take. Oh, is this not... Hold on, that's not the ninja I was expecting. Oh, this is the armor strike guy. Shoot, yeah, I just saw 3 swords and I was like, oh, well, he'll swing for 10 damage and it won't be a big deal. Well, that's not great. I did not do a great job there. Your attack only has 1 range, so we can't... We cannot create a taunt situation that does the thing that we want here, unfortunately. But we can just, like, punch this guy a whole bunch. Yeah, the taunt's not really doing very much for us here. So you have 30 health left. Do we want to even try to kill this guy? I don't know. I'm just going to slip out here. May as well taunt you. Because, like, why not use taunt? Oh, right. Other enemies can't damage. I'm getting real spacey all of a sudden here. You can tell that it is past dinner time. Do we want to spend 3 damage or 3 momentum doing 9 damage here? Maybe? Okay, let's do this. Surprise attack. And now we get 12 damage out of it, at least. And now that with this guy, there'll be some actual... Yeah, got some actual impact out of that. Okay. Backslam seems great here, right? And then double jump kick does unfortunately advance us. It'll kill him. And then we can just jumping back kick this guy to get him out of range. I think that's fine. Oh, except this guy is totally going to attack. Yeah, so... I guess we have to, like, dynamic move jump punch. Because otherwise I'm going to get chopped real bad with a sword. And then I did not play painkillers while I still had momentum. Probably a small, tiny little error there. Do we have a knockback? We don't, but we do... Boy, do we have 12? Yeah, okay, we have 12 damage. Alright, so I didn't protect the ambassador. It's not ideal. 10 damage in all directions, honestly, seems like a thing that we might be able to make use of. Shift is real good. Let's take shift with the intention of cutting dash out of the deck when we get to the gym. I think that should be a fine thing to do. Our deck is definitely just like too big right now. It's unreliable. We gotta do some pruning. Alright, teleportation and knife throwing. And eventually there'll be doubles and stuff. We got 2 bosses here. So, I mean, hard for me to imagine this is wrong. Right? She shouldn't have stood there. That wasn't a good idea. And then we just, like, slip to here and let them come to us. Am I allowed to hit you with a double jump kick from here? No, okay. I figured no. No should be the answer, but... You know, just kick over top of the vent thing and then stay right where you are. Okay, so do we want to just go back up to full health now? Because I do want to actually use this once per battle, right? So we don't have a push, but we can still free move to here, grapple this guy over to there, which is funny. And then she throws for 12, so heavy strike plus option play does get the job done. The Unleash is, of course, costly in the long run, but also it is 3 points of combo. Yeah, I guess let's just play the painkillers now, because like I'm hedging against like potentially wanting to heal up later in the battle after damage. But I think I'm being silly. Like, this was an okay line. So we really don't want her to do her attack early. In fact, I'd love it if she didn't do it at all, which unfortunately doesn't really look like a thing we have access to here. Yeah, I have no stun, and I can't see a way... We have a ton of movement this round, but I can't see a way that we could use this to, like, get her off her roof or anything. So, I suppose the move is just, like... slip to not lose combo, and then hit this guy once. And pass? Just store up some momentum. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. She's gonna summon another thing. Okay. So free movement will drop us. We can definitely knock her off the roof. Or actually, she comes in with only 12 health, so there are lots of easier ways to deal with her then. Which means that I think the only sensible play here is this way then. Right, we shift through you and then just let you guys throw knives at each other. So she'll go first, she'll hit for 12, then she'll annihilate the other one. I definitely don't want a wall jump punch here. I want to just let them hit each other. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's like, we have a lot of stuff here, but it doesn't quite add up to what we need. Well, pull into shift. I guess it doesn't, we only have one combo. It doesn't matter how we do this, I don't think. So shift. Yeah, we just have kind of a soft turn here. And steel self into 540 isn't even lethal. So I guess we just like dash and pull. Oh right, I forgot pull turns him around. Well, that's not ideal. Oh, but you know what? Pull did give us a combo as well. So actually, yeah, steel self 540 does get the job done on her at least. Yeah, I totally spaced on the fact that we were going to get a combo from pulling. Linking move is not bad. We could replace... We don't really have a lot of just move abilities anymore, do we? Like, we're going to drop dash. Yeah, actually. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're actually okay on that. Right spin kick definitely has value. Palm strike... Palm Strike setting up more damage for the future also has value, but honestly I don't think any of these cards are all that interesting. Oh, Kinetic Move is maybe very good, given our multi-attacks and everything. Alright, I'll take it. Our deck's just too damn big. Let's remove a couple of cards. First of all, Dash. You're definitely out. Secondly, do we want to remove another movement card, or are we just sort of resigning ourselves to having this many cards? And like, if we're going to keep the move to attack balance kind of the same with having, while we have a lot of cards, we do just need another move or two. We could potentially remove option play. I really like option play though. You know what? We're gonna accept the trade-off here. We have gained power, but we've lost reliability. And we're going to upgrade one of these moves. So this gives Unleash... Yeah, you know, honestly, that might be right. Better scaling on Unleash does seem pretty good. Then we still have a couple of upgrades available we can make. Yeah, like, Slip being actually momentum positive is definitely useful. Alright. To the great big rooftop battle. The final climactic rooftop battle. It's a slightly different rooftop. Okay, that guy's got a lot of stuff glued to his head. So what is your deal? The Jade Staff Boss. He's got a big spiked kick, deals 6 damage for every incoming attack as long as he has any block, and he gains 16 block every turn. Bummer, man. This is the guy that we're going to want to kick off the roof. Speaking of kicking people off the roof, I feel like that guy could just go off the roof. You only attack one tile, so like kicking this guy off the roof kind of solves all of our problems. You deal 15 damage up to... Taunting him is fine, I guess. There's not really a reason not to do it. I was trying to figure out if there's anything I want to do before we move. And I guess jab for combo makes sense. And then... Unleash is quite bad. There's no two ways about that. It says up to 2 tiles. Am I allowed to kinetic move in place? No. You do have to move at least one. Alright, I'm just gonna do the bad Unleash. And we'll pass forward into the next turn with some combo to work with. The boss is very clearly intentionally avoiding me, which is not a bad move in a tactical sense, but it is annoying. Left spin kick is really unfortunate. Right spin kick would be quite good here. Well, I mean, obviously, let's open with this. And then... we don't really have a lot of fun moves here. I mean, I can wall punch this guy. Right, if I option play backwards, then pull him. And I kind of think that's where we're at. It's not super fun. It doesn't even let me use the enemies against each other. But also, these guys are a nightmare. It's a good idea to get rid of them. And then I guess we just wait. Do you maybe want to join the party here? Okay, he's trying. He's still not actually going to hit me, though. A sidestep backslam is pretty good. It's like it's like a shift that sometimes knocks a guy off a roof. Seems pretty okay to me. And then I'm just gonna sit here and accumulate momentum while we, let these guys approach. So now we have some options. But of course we have to be real careful not to let this guy kick the crap out of me. So deal 6 damage for every incoming attack while he has block. You know what I'm not 100% clear on is whether he will continue to gain block while stunned. Like, is that gaining block thing like an active action for him? We're going to jumping punch him and we're going to find out. Okay, so I do take the damage even though I remove his block, because the reflect damage happens before my contact. That's good news. Or that's good to know, at least. It's not good news. And then we front kick you. Go over there. Play with that guy. And I may as well painkiller. Bam! Video games are easy. Whoa, did you see what happened to that guy's arms? We really showed him who's boss. How are ninjas ever? Numerous and pointy, obviously. Who's next? What kind of broad action movie enemy are we after next? Oh, the Italian Mafia. Sure, that makes sense. So let's take a quick look at our recently earned enhancement here. Modern spin on the classic Mafia, now responsible for most of the organized crime around the Mediterranean. This is a problem that you can solve with punching, like all other problems. Okay, just 8 max health. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's not super exciting. Alright, well, I think that went really well. Our deck is super powerful now. It's starting to feel pretty damn good to pilot. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I guess I'm going to get shot at a lot. We'll try to make the best out of that. And we'll see you then.